Hey you guys, this is my first time going live via YouTube as opposed to Facebook. So here we go. I'm sorry if you can't really see my face because it is 1:30 a.m. Central Time and I'm up flapping my gums. Okay, so I just really got the scoop of why feminists and a lot of black women are angry at Kendrick Lamar, and he made this video he made this song and put a video with it. The title is Hey Moy. The title is Hey Tribu. The title is Humble, and he made a video to go along with the song. And some people are saying the lyrics are misogynistic, that they are focusing in on a woman's body instead of a black woman's body instead of a black woman's plight. They're saying that when he wanted to use a standard of beauty, he was using a light-skinned black woman. And when he wanted a shot of an imperfect ass, with the stretch marks or whatever, he used a dark-skinned black woman's lower body. And that was just one of the many complaints about the song and about the video. Now, here's my thing, because I'm highly irritated, all right? And I've been irritated for the past couple of weeks. Probably longer than that. Here's the thing. I'm chewing on gum. There I go again. Y'all gonna talk about me for that. Wait a second. Wait. Here's the thing. I'm not sure what black women want. Okay, especially when we're dealing with this new age of black woman, or not even black woman, but black or person, woman, where the idea of embracing, or one of the ideas of embracing your womanness and reclaiming your body is by proclaiming this hoe is life. So we have millions, maybe thousands of black women. There's some of the same women who are criticizing his appreciation of a natural body. We have those same women who are waving the banner of being a whore and being a slut and being a thought. And you're proud of being a thought. You're proud of being a whore. You're proud of being a hoe. You're proud of these things. And look, I'm pretty far fucking left, all right? I'm pretty far left. So I would love for people to do what it is that that genuinely makes them feel good, that genuinely they believe. But what I'm seeing, because I just peep things and I observe, and I know a lot of people, because there's a lot of people on Facebook who are angry with me right now, calling me a transphobe, simply because I did not tell them what they wanted to hear. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear, and I'm not trying, especially with my people, I'm not trying to beat anybody down or beat anybody up based upon how they are trying to navigate through this life. At the same time, I'm gonna call out bullshit when I see the bullshit. And the bullshit is this: you can't have it both ways, baby. You're running around here trying to proclaim these labels. You want this label, oh, I'm non-binary, pansexual, non-binary, pansexual, polyamorous, I'm this, I'm that. Do I believe people are non-binary? Of course. Do I believe that people are trans, can be transgender? Absolutely. I don't believe a lot of y'all, because I feel like, especially with black women, we are tumbling through this world, and it's like we have Vaseline on our hands, and we are trying to just break our fall. We're trying to grip through something. We're trying to grip something, but we can't, because our hands are slippery. Block. And our hands are slippery, and we just can't grasp on. And so we are trying to label ourselves, and we're fighting hard to fit in. We've been beaten down by the world. Black women are Like Malcolm X said, black women are the most mistreated group of people on this entire planet. And it's the truth. As a result, we've been trying to make a space for ourselves and feel better about our plight. And we're going about it the entire wrong way. I'm not here to tell any black woman to not be angry or not be frustrated or not even be bitter. Baby, be bitter. Be bitter. You have every reason to be angry. You have every reason to be bitter. You got every reason to be fucking mad. But what do you want? Like, for real, what do you want? Thank you, Pirate Brain. Appreciate it. But what do you want? What do you really want? What is it that you are looking for? When he says he loves your natural ass, when he says he loves your natural hair, when he says he loves your natural skin, it's not okay because the skin that he's portraying is not your skin. The skin he's portraying, and the girl wasn't even light skinned. If you look, Princess of Yellow here, the girl wasn't even yellow. She was brown. What do you want? Because I feel like, oh man, it's about to be a lot of motherfuckers getting angry at me right now. I feel like it's because you aren't desired the way that you want to be desired. It makes you angry. And I get that. But you create these classifications. Hoe is life. I'll fuck who I want to fuck. And then you get mad when somebody treats you like a hoe? You get mad when someone sees your body as a sexual object? I'm so fucking confused. Because I feel like a lot of people a lot of like black women, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? For real. What is it that you want? I've seen a lot of, oh shit, here we go. I have seen a lot of black women say fuck cishet men. And cishet means cisgendered, which means you basically are the gender that you were assigned at birth. And het is heterosexual. So men who were assigned men or male or boy at birth who are heterosexual only date women. There's a huge group of people who hate you. And now once again, we got some reasons to be angry with black men. We got some real reasons to be angry. We got some shit that we need to talk about. We got some things that we need to talk about, that we need to discuss. We're tired of being hurt by you. We're tired of not being listened to. We're tired of y'all not sharing with us. However, I would never, ever, baby, listen, look me in my eyes. I would never, ever block. I would never, ever speak out of my mouth, I hate straight black men. I hate straight black men. I hate straight natural born black men. I could never say that out of my mouth. And we have an entire generation, it seems, of black women who feels that way. So there is nothing that anybody can do that's going to satisfy this generation who hates black men, who hate masculine black men. I was very fortunate to have a man in my life and brothers in my life that were heterosexual, straight black men that treated me well, that never hurt me, that protected me. I saw exactly how amazing good black men could be. I could never get to the point, if I couldn't, when I see stuff like I hate cis black men, I think about my brothers. I think about my father. I think about my cousins. I think about my uncles. I think about these good black men who have done nothing but protect me in my life. And I could never say that about them. And then I sit and think about the black woman who was raped by her father, or raped by her uncle, or her father beat her, or her father abandoned her. And it's we've gotten to this point where black men can't do shit right. Do you hear what I'm saying? Nobody has stepped into, and the value of a black man is diminished and broken and fucking destroyed. The value of a black man is absolutely diminished and destroyed. It is not a black man. See, and then every time a black man trashes a black woman or says things negative, derogatory about a black woman, they don't understand that they are trashing themselves. You are no better than what your woman is. You are doing no better than the position that your woman is. Your woman is a reflection of you. And we got so many black women out here hating black men. This is a fucking problem. We got single moms out here. Mothers who are single and single moms out here who hate black men. I saw this as a status the other day. This woman said, just because I won't date black men, I can't raise a black son. You gotta be fucking kidding me, yo. You gotta be kidding me, yo. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you really don't understand. This is the same shit that I be talking about with black men. When I talk about it with black men, it's okay. It's okay for me to talk. It's okay for me to say these things about black men, but it's not okay for me to say these things about black women. You cannot hate a black man and then try to raise this boy into a black man. Whether you know it or not, whether you have your best intentions at heart, you're putting something bad into this child. And I've said the same thing about black men who have black children, but date exclusively fucking white women. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. And I'm getting really fucking sick of it. I can't. But when I confront things like this, I'm the problem, right? I'm the problem when I talk about shit like this. Well, see, the thing with that, Mr. Pirate Brain, you can't dictate to us who we sleep with. That's one thing. But at the same time, we all need to raise our standards. We all need to raise our standards. Stop making babies and start making families. Like, I just can't do it. I just can't do it, y'all. I can't hate black men. I can't hate black men. I cannot hate black men. I can't hate black men. I won't do it. And that's where I think we're at. This is what I'm tying in with the Kendrick Lamar thing, y'all. There's nothing a black man can say right now. There's nothing a black man can do right now. Just like white people are born into racism, men are born into being misogynistic. Okay, these are traits that you have learned simply by being a man, simply by being a little boy. You are groomed to be sexist. And so, with that understanding, see, this is the shit that be bothering me. You want your ass out. You want to be able to wear booty shorts. You want to have, and you know, I'm a thick girl. I'm an Amazon baby, and I ain't got nothing to hide about my Amazonianness. You want your gut to hang out. You want all of this, these giant boobs and your big arms, or your skinny arms, or your saggy skin, or your stretch marks, or your perfectly taut stomach or your abs or your thick thighs or your fat thighs, whether they touch or whether they don't, whether you got long legs or short legs, whether you do, whether all of that, right? All of that. You want that to be appreciated. You want that to be accepted. So you go through this no slut shaming movement. Right, Triaboo? You cannot have your cake and eat it too. All right? Because once you eat it, you no longer have it. So what is it that you want? So he shows a woman shaking her ass, and now it's a problem when y'all have been demanding respect to shake your ass in peace. From what you are telling me, there's nothing wrong with a woman shaking her ass in a music video. From what you have told me. So I'm not understanding. Where I still don't understand. And you know what? Another problem I'm seeing is the same what I was talking about before. You go through all of these labels. I don't like to label myself. That's why I don't. And honestly, there's been a lot of movements that I've wanted to join, but I have not joined them for the fear of labeling myself and being included in some shit that I do not from my hi Wendy. From Keith Woods. I don't know how to set that up. I don't know what that is. See, let me press these buttons. Oops, I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, what does that do? Uh-oh. See, now I'm breaking stuff. But like we have all these titles, right? We got all these titles. Well, I'm non-binary. I'm not male or female. I'm transgender. I'm a trans man. I'm a trans woman. I'm a trans folk. I'm pansexual. I'm bisexual. I'm trisexual. I'm omnisexual. I'm a lesbian woman. I'm a gay man. We've got what else? I'm poly. I'm poly. I'm in an open relationship. Like you just want to fit in. Because, again, do I believe people are non-binary? Of fucking course. Do I believe people are poly? Of fucking course. Do I believe that there are people who are naturally this way? Of fucking course. But I also believe a lot of you people are fakers. A lot of you don't fit in. And so you are creating lanes in which you do. And these lanes in which you are creating are intruding upon people who actually feel that way. It's phony, and I see it. It's bullshit, and I see it. I see right through it. What gives me the right to judge people is called I pay my cell phone bill every month. That's what gives me the right. Me having a mouth is what gives me the right. Me having a tongue and a brain is what gives me the right. And so if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Don't use that judgment bullshit with me, okay? Because if you want to talk about judgment, go talk to somebody who believes in the boogeyman, aka Jesus the fucking Christ, okay? And I don't. All right. So if I want to read some stuff, if I want to put 1 + 1 = 2 and speak it out of my mouth, then that's what I will do. So that judging, I don't give a damn fuck if I am judging somebody. Okay? I don't care if I am judging somebody. That doesn't move me. And why are you looking? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Maybe you should ask yourself that at at almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Why are you in my mouth? Worrying about what I'm saying. It's probably because you fit in that category. Do you fit in that category of somebody who's trying to find a lane and you just desperate to find yourself, so you got to put a label on yourself? Are you one of those women? Are you one of the women that I'm talking about? Is that why you so up in your fucking feelings? Is that what it is? Because this is a fucking reality. People out here, especially black women out here, spinning around in a fucking circle, lost as hell. And so they are jumping onto something that they don't necessarily align themselves with, creating a fucking narrative, an angry ass narrative. I am sorry. I am, from the bottom of my heart, no bullshit, I am sorry if you have been hurt by black men. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry a black man has not shown up for you. I'm very sorry a black man has not been there for you. And it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about black women in general. I'm sorry that a black man was not there to protect you, to give you faith in black manhood. For every black man that hurt you, I'm sorry. But that's not how it's supposed to be. That is not how it's supposed to be. That's not real. It's not reality. It's not reality. We sit up here living in Neverland, looking like motherfucking Peter Pan and shit, trying to be like Wendy. You'll never be Wendy. You will never be Wendy. You will never be Wendy. Let me tell y'all a little something. I know this is running 21 minutes. This is a long time. People ain't gonna want to watch this. They're not gonna want to watch this. But let me tell you something about myself. I am from Harvey, Illinois. From the time I was 14 years old, I was getting out of Harvey and going to the north side of Chicago, hanging with, I'm talking about from 14 years old, hanging with trans kids, non-binary kids, street kids, kids that have been kicked out of their homes because they're gay or trans, or just whatever, weirdos, okay? And I have a lot of friends who are sex workers. I have friends who are strippers, sex therapists, doctors, have PhDs in sex therapy, who do sex counseling, dominatrices, all different walks of life. That's what I surrounded myself with. All different types of people, races, genders, sex, ethnicities, orientations, whatever. I surround myself with those type of people. I had to get away from them. I had to get away from them because they wanted to live in an imaginary world. They didn't want to live in the real world. They wanted to live in an imaginary bubble where they could just pretend that everything was okay. Block. They want to live in this bubble where they can create these fantasies and they become real. Baby, this narrative you are writing is not real. You gotta be able, like, who are you? Without the help of fucking Twitter, without the help of Tumblr, without the help of whatever the fuck is going on in this world, without a label. No, it restarted my video. Wait a second. Did it restart the video? Did it restart the video? My time restarted, so I don't know. I just got a call. Damn it. YouTube. Block. This is so easy. Like, blocking is amazing. The sound. Damn it. Hold on, y'all. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? YouTube got to get... Now I sound really low. Did the sound come back? Did the sound come back? Okay, good. Sorry for those watching this later. But who are you at the end of the day without a label? Who are you at the end of the day without a label? Without saying, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I belong here, I'm that, I'm that. Who are you? Like, for real. I don't put myself in a category for a specific reason. You're my future king. I don't put myself in a category for these very reasons. And because I cannot be confined to a label. I can't be confined. I'm black. I'm a black woman, and I'm only forced to confine myself to that label because of how society treats me. When I walk outside, nobody's going to be like, oh, she's pansexual. When I walk outside, nobody's going to be like, oh, she's poly. When I walk outside, nobody's going to be like, oh, she's a fucking, I don't know, she's a feminist. She's got to be a feminist. No, they're going to know that I'm black. They're going to know I'm a black woman. Okay? Okay? And so that's what I identify myself as, because that's how I live my life. Those are my politics. That's my family. That's how I live my life. Oh, Menace, that's so flattering. But at the end of the day, y'all, back to like how this ties in with the Kendrick Lamar thing. I understand colorism. I really do. I mean, I learn more and more as I go along with my life. But we got to cut this shit out. Now, I'm not saying that he's not problematic. I'm not saying that there aren't things that can be worked on. I'm not saying that. I really am not. I'm not saying that these things aren't that the women who have issue against the video, that they don't have any validity. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying a lot of this is coming from hatred of black men. The hatred of straight black men. And that's not something I can co-sign. I can't go along with that. I can't go along with us I can't relate to a black man not loving me. I can't relate to a black man not loving me, not protecting me. Now, when I go out to this fucking world, I understand. But I am so thankful that I have been shown the love of a man. I really don't care what white women are saying about white men. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, a white woman's going to, look here. A white woman's going to trash her man and talk shit about her man all day. But at the end of the day, they're going to vote for a Donald Trump. They're going to vote for their white man. They're going to stick up for their white man. The white man, his whole dollar that white woman is getting, the whole day, a white man making that full dollar, that white woman is going to complain and bitch and protest, get in his face. But at the end of the day, they are going to vote. They are going to choose their man. That's not something that we do. That is not something that we do. And black men make us want to choose you. Shit. Make us proud. Make us proud. Show that you got my best interest at heart. Show that you got my back. Come on, man. Show that you got my back. Because when y'all trash talk us, like I said earlier in the video, when y'all trash talk us, that makes you look bad. You don't look any better. You are as good as your woman is. You are as good as your woman is. Okay? You are only as good as your woman is. We represent you. No, there's a lot of trash ass men. There's a lot of trash people. Lot of trash people. Y'all don't worry about the hater comments. You're gonna see those forever. You probably go to the club block. I agree, Tria Boo. I agree. But at the end of the day, y'all, look, I would just say black women, we got some healing to do. We got some healing to do. Y'all have been trash talking us for ages. Double standards are on one. Let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you. when a black woman is complaining about her treatment from her men, she has every right to be angry and frustrated. Okay? There are, how do I explain this to you where you get it? Johnny Watson, you are correct. We should be a mirror image of each other. But when you have statistics saying that black women are getting more degrees, more college degrees than black men, but yet still we are less paid than black men. We're going out and buying property. We are getting a higher mortgage and a higher interest rate than black men, but we are still buying more property. The problem is black men. I'm gonna try not to be too mean. But hold on. Lock. Yeah, it's talking about the out of wedlock rate is not bashing, but actually it kind of is towards black men. You're having babies with women that you don't want to marry. What I'm seeing is that we're talking about black women. You need to choose better. I'm an advocate of us choosing better. But we're being punished for loving you. We're being punished for wanting to continue your legacy. We're being punished for giving you your child. We're being punished for trying to see the best in you. And that is the quality of the black woman. That is more in a black woman than anybody else. Because during the times in this country when you were beaten down, when they were literally raping you, black man, when massa was raping you and emasculating you and raping us in front of you, we had to pick y'all up and still love you. And we're doing that. We're still loving you even though you're broken. We're broken. And somehow we're still finding this love for you. But I'm really trying to be tactful, y'all. I'm not trying to be a dick this time. Not this time. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Black men are not conditioned to love us. No. At most, if you had a phenotype that looked like this, if you was light skinned and had green eyes and fucking curly hair and shit, that's lovable. But that's man, come on. But black men, we just need if there are poor statistics on black women having babies out of wedlock, it's because you're not marrying us. It's because you choose to put your seed in a woman who you don't want as like I've said this before, big mama. When you have a baby with somebody, that's supposed to be your big mama one day. That's supposed to be the woman when she's 65, 70 years old, cooking up giant meals in somebody's house, in her house, and coming over and getting hugs and doing all that. That's what it's for. You're supposed to. Yeah, but you could say, Malakim, you could say that they're weak men, but it's too many weak men. That means you're not raising your sons. That means you men are not raising your sons. And I was watching, I don't know if you guys know Goddess Ayana. I've been watching a couple of her videos, and what she's been saying is absolutely perfectly put. that masculine energy is important. And this goes into what I'm talking about with Kendrick Lamar. A lot of black women associate masculinity with pain. A lot of black women associate masculinity and sexuality with pain. And so when they see a heterosexual man, black man, some people are just going to have an attitude from jump. From jump, they're going to have an attitude when they see a straight black masculine man. Because so many boys or males have confused masculinity with control, with abuse. That ain't masculinity. A lot of these boys and these males do not know what it means to be masculine. My brothers are masculine men. They have a masculine energy. Because I was raised with them, a lot of the time I have a masculine energy. I'm way in tune with my masculine energy. And very few get to see my very feminine energy. But that's what's happening with the black woman. We are developing more masculine characteristics and traits. And so that's why I think a lot of us think that we're trans. A lot of us think that we're trans because we carry these we are developing more masculine traits. And our men, well, they're full of fairy and pixie dust. Okay? So the black professionals are whooping ass and abusing women. Now you have associated capitalism and a job or a degree or a title to righteousness, and that's not appropriate. You can't attach how much money you have in your pocket. I guarantee you there's some horrible, evil men who have money and go to work every day and wear a suit and a tie. And there are some beautiful men who maybe make $30,000 a year. I would rather be with the beautiful man who makes 30 grand a year with a beautiful heart than be with an asshole who makes 200,000 a year. So don't equate your capitalism with righteousness. That's not accurate. And because a lot of these professional black folks, yes, they will knock you upside your damn head. Yes. Hiru, that is my adaptive defense. Yes. I had to learn that. Rock. Oh, thank you, Milkman. But y'all, we got this shit. We got the game all fucked up, man. We got the game all fucked up. We really do. And when masculinity on a heterosexual male or on a heterosexual man is scarce. It really is scarce, y'all. Are you saying that black men are the problem in the community? I'm saying that, let's get down to it, and then I gotta go because this has been way too long. I'm saying, black men, if you are the leader of the black family, then you must take the most accountability. You must take the highest level of responsibility. You must. Did she just call most black men bitches? I'm blocking you for just being an asshole. Get the fuck out of here. Black men, what I'm saying is, if you are the leader, if you are the head of the household, you must take the highest accountability and responsibility. You have to. Otherwise, you are not the leader. The captain goes down with the ship, black men. If you are not prepared to do that. It doesn't matter, Shy Five. It doesn't matter. See, that's the thing. That's not being alpha. That's not being a leader. Please do not confuse that with being a leader. Being a leader means I lead this shit no matter what you say. I'm an alpha female, baby. I am alpha. There is not a woman out here that can tell me what to do. There's not one. Well, maybe my mother, who was also an alpha female. That's the only alpha that I know that can tell me what to do. I don't care if there is 1,000 other people around here that have told that are going left. Baby, if I want to go right, I'm going right. And when shit hits the fan, when a problem occurs, I have been trained to take full responsibility. I have been trained and taught to take full responsibility for my actions, my emotions, my reactions, my household, because I'm a single woman. I take full responsibility for all of it. So, black man, if you are the leader, you got to start acting like it. And you got to take, the captain goes down with his ship. But now, no black man always will say, well, arguing with a woman. Since when? I ain't never seen no shit like that. I've never seen no shit like that. Lily Monique, if you don't get your paint, pasty, fucked up hair, greasy scalp, lice infected ass, white people, if y'all don't get the fuck up off my channel talking shit, fuck out of here. Sit down, be humble. Bitch, I would put a dog collar on you and walk you around the block. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Don't fucking play with me. Fuck you thought this was. Now look. Dog walk your ugly ass. Get the fuck up off my... Fuck out of here. If you are the leader, if you are the head of the household, if you are that... If I'm a psychopath, but you got multiple profiles stalking me. If you are the leader, then you got to act like it. You got to be upfront with your ish. You have to, and that's not being controlling. Oh, fuck. I deleted it. Ebony. Block. How do you be a leader without stepping over your bounds, controlling, being disrespectful? It's a skill. Being a leader is not like some people. I'm a natural born leader. I'm a natural born. I dance to the beat of my own drum. I do, Keith Woods. I'm so sorry. I need to get these moderators going. I move to the beat of my own drum. And I always have. But being an effective leader takes skill. It takes time. It takes being a follower. You got to be a really good follower. You got to be a really good worker. You got to know how to take orders in order to be an effective leader. Now, we got people out here beating on their chest, calling themselves alpha. But meanwhile, they look at Tria Boo, I need you to be my moderator. Yes. You got people out here talking about their alpha, talking about their leaders, talking about the head of the household, but they looking for what the next man is doing before they make an action. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. And black men, a lot of black women have lost their respect for you because you're not being a leader. My last relationship, I had to sever that relationship because it wasn't the fact that I made more money than him, which I did. It was just the fact that he wasn't strong enough. He wasn't tough enough. Like, I want to build an empire. You got to be made out of something real solid because I'm going to have, look, if you're with me, you're going to have people coming up onto the streets recognizing you, and this is not even being egotistical. This is just some real shit. You're gonna have people cursing you out. How many names have I been called in this group chat? You gotta be made of some strong shit for you to be my king. You gotta make me say, God damn. Well, all right then. Yes, sir. God damn it, I'll take a diamond collar over a ring any day. But the fact is, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It's very rare. Or he got 3 wives. And I'm not with the shits. Okay, Shy Five, let's talk about that. These black males have been raised by single mothers. That absolutely has an effect on children. You're forgetting though, single mothers aren't just raising boys, they're raising little girls too, and it absolutely has an effect. It absolutely has an effect on them because they are missing masculine energy. And when a woman tries to overcompensate by trying to be that authoritarian or whatever role she's trying to fill that her spouse or her husband may try to fill, she's overcompensating. Now she's playing a role that is outside of themselves. Now who is to blame for that? Man, put your dick up. Just put your dick up. Look, this has been going on for so long. Whose fault is that? Again, I'm going to say this again. This is going to be that's probably not going to be my last time saying it. If you look at it, break it down, you have black women who are falling in love with black men to the point where I don't think black men understand this. To the point where we want to spend 40 weeks with your spawn. You could call them thugs, you could call them hoodlums, you could call them whatever you want to call them. They black. We want to have your baby. I don't know why it blocked. You could get that block work too. We want to have your child. Okay, and that is one thing. Shy Five, are you Troy? Troy, is that you? I think that's my brother, y'all. We want to have you. We want to put this fucking spawn inside of our bodies for 40 weeks and have this mug steal our nutrients and steal our vitamins and our vitality and oh my God, we want to give and give. We love y'all so much, even if you ain't shit. And the black man's response is to stick around long enough to fuck and get pregnant and then leave. Now, of course it's not all, so don't even waste my fucking time with that not all shit. When our initial response is to love you and have your child, and your initial response is to leave, whose fault is that? The yellow lightning one, it is all of our faults. It's absolutely all of our faults. But we got to look at, it's all of our faults. We got to look at the reaction though. We suffer every time we love you. And then if we don't love you, I've been told this so many times that I'm just never going to have children. I'm never going to get married. All because I won't deal with someone who is below my standard. Why would I deal with you if you are below my standard? Why would I have your child if we aren't married? Now, this is me personally. This is me personally. I don't even want to have a relationship with you unless this is why I don't have many relationships. I don't even want a relationship with you unless I can see myself having your baby. Like, unless I see potentially us getting married, I'm not trying to. No, I don't want your children. Right on, deeper. But at the same time, my standards are too high. My standards are too high. Am I a feminist? I do not believe in white liberal feminism. No, but I do believe in the equality of women and men. Absolutely. What the hell? Absolutely 100%. I believe in the equality of men and women. I believe that we are different, and we are differently made for different things, but I believe in the equality of men and women. And y'all, this video is going on for much too long. Me just talking. Okay, all right. So I'm just gonna stop rambling right now, and I'm gonna get going. Stamped, thank you. My concern isn't so much, I have 20 nieces and nephews, okay? I have a lot of nieces and nephews. My father and my mother's blood have gone on, even if it's not through me, even if I never, I'm 29 years old. So even if I never have children, that's my I'm just here to rock out every single day and just try to think and get people to think. That's all. I'm not no savior. I'm not a genius. I am far from genius level. I'm about 30 IQ points away from genius level. I'm a strong 135 IQ of that bullshit ass IQ, but I'm not on a pedestal. I'm just a person. Do I have a man? Anyway, y'all, you have a very good night, and I will talk to you guys soon, maybe at a more decent hour other than 1:30 in the morning. And I've been thank you, Tawana. I feel like I'm a baby. I feel like I'm super, super young, and I'm a late bloomer, you know. There's been a whole lot of, like, I notice a lot of women when they were 19, they're doing some of the things that I'm just now doing at 29. And I'm cool with it. That's the longevity. I'm trying to extend my life. I don't need to rush and have everything all at once. No, don't block. God damn Nigerian scammers. Well, show enough shows. I am happy. I'm a very happy woman. I'm a very happy woman. I am. But sometimes I get pissed off, and things that hurt my people makes me angry or frustrated or sad. I can feel, and I'm so thankful. Everything in me, the universe, my parents, my grandparents, for that I'm not a sociopath like a lot of people. I can feel empathy, and I can feel love. I can feel pain. I can feel sorrow. I can feel anger. I can feel joy. So many people can't feel. So many people are just walking around just empty shells of human beings, and I'm just so thankful. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful night, and I'm gonna get to sleep. Fuck that. What type of car is that you're in? Joe capitalist ass. I love my baby though. Anyway, y'all, you have a good night, and I don't know, don't let the bed bugs bite. Ciao.